Hey, and welcome back to my channel, and thank you for joining me on 12 Days of Bookmas. So yes, I'm still sick, that's why I sound like this, but today I wanted to do a little December check-in and tell you like what I've read this month, what I still want to read this month, and that kind of thing. So let's just get right into it. So, I have only read 3 books so far in December. I have a couple more I want to read, so I'll share with you first what I have already read this month, and then we'll talk about what I still am hoping I can get through. But this first book I actually started at the end of November, but I didn't finish it until the 4th of December, and that is Kingdom of the Ash. Yes, I just got the Nerdy Ink covers, and I love them so much. They're so cute. But I have been reading Throne of Glass for a very long time. Probably since like February of this year. For a while I was doing like one a month, and then I just kind of fell off the fantasy train for a while. As we all know, romance took over my life for a hot minute, but I finally got through this huge monster, and I was terrified going into this because End of Empire of Storms Tower of Dawn is a lot. You know, Aelin goes through a lot, but this book was really good. I think this is the only Throne of Glass book I actually gave 5 stars to. Like, a lot of them were 4 stars and I really liked them, but this, I cried. I was so emotional, and like I didn't realize how attached to these characters I was until I read Kingdom of Ash, and then it was just like so much. And I'm really happy for some of them. Not everyone, you know, gets happy endings, as most books go that way, but with this one, I think that it got wrapped up very nicely, but also I'm very depressed that this is over with. Like, I don't want it to be over, but here we are. So this is the very first book I read this month. I finished on December 4th, and then I hopped right into some holiday reads, and you've seen me do reading vlogs at this point of 2 of them, and I'm working on my 3rd reading vlog for the next book, but I'm still going to talk about them here. So the next book I picked up once I finished Kingdom of the Ash to get on my Christmas spirit reading TBR was In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. I think that, I'm not sure what I gave this book. I think 3.5 stars on Goodreads. Yeah, I think that's what I gave it. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was a very quick read. I read it like in 2 days. Definitely out of the Christmas books I've read so far this year, this is the only one I'm liking, so there's that. I did like the Groundhog Day concept, but I feel like it kind of fell flat. They kind of abandoned that halfway through the plot, and it was like too obvious that like she was going to end up happy with the certain person that she ends up with, but it was still really cute. Just very plain. Like, it could have had a little bit more. The plot could have had more, the romance could have had more, but it was still a really cute Christmas read. And I have a feeling like all of these Christmassy books I've been reading have been very like plain plot, not really entertaining, too Hallmark Christmas movie for me, but I did enjoy this one so far out of the ones I have read. So the next book that I picked up in December is A Season for Second Chances. This reading vlog went up yesterday. I did not like this book. I gave it 2 stars. I literally skimmed it, and I thought it was a romance. If you're looking for a cute romance, don't buy this book. Like, yes, there's like a sprinkle of romance, but it's really not a romance novel. It's more about like having a second chance in life and like her adapting into this new town, and like in the process she kind of has like a romantic interest come up, but I mean, I feel like there was no romance, and it was very boring. And I did not like it. Very Hallmark Christmassy, like small town Christmas vibes. If like that's what you're into and you don't want like a romancy Christmas book, then like maybe pick this one up and you would like it. But it was definitely like a, how do we make this small town home? Because I'm from like somewhere else. You know, it was a Hallmark Christmas movie, and it wasn't for me. But maybe for you. And the book I'm currently reading, and I'm filming a reading vlog for this, is The 12 Dates of Christmas. It's by the same author, so going into this I already am like, I started this last night, and I'm like currently on like the 4th date, so I'm almost to page 100 of it. It's got such a cute cover. Like, this is so adorable, and each chapter is a different date. So basically she's on this like dating, it's kind of through Facebook, so like you get hooked up with 12 dates until you find the one. And so she like picks the date she wants to go on, and they match her with someone based on her profile, and she gets to meet up with them, and everything keeps going wrong. I will say, which I just started this book, it's very obvious who she's going to end up with, and I feel like that is already boring, because I'm like, what's the point of me reading about these disastrous dates when like it's obvious who she's gonna fall in love with? Like you could have given me a little bit more interest. But I am not even halfway through this, so I'm not gonna judge too hard until I finish it. It is pretty cute. Out of this or A Season for Second Chances, I would definitely pick this one up instead of A Season for Second Chances. But I feel like it's gonna leave me lacking. But I'll let you know once I finish it in my reading vlog how I feel about this book by the end of it. The next book, and if you've been watching any of these 12 Days of Bookmas, you've heard me mention this book multiple times, because this is like what I want to read. I want to finish 12 Days of Christmas like hopefully today, so that I can start this one, because I'm so excited. And it is Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. Yes, I am late to the train. I read like ACOTAR right when I started my Bookstagram and my book talk and all of that in like November, February of last year, and so I had not read Throne of Glass, and I have heard there are theories that they're connected, and it all comes from this book where those theories are. So I had to go back and read all of Throne of Glass, which has taken me like a year to do, and I told myself I would not read Crescent City until I finished Throne of Glass. And when I finished Kingdom of Ash, all I wanted to do was read this book, but I had Christmas books that I needed to read before Christmas. So as soon as I finish 12 Days of Christmas, since that's my last like holiday book, I'm gonna jump right into Crescent City. I really have no idea what this book is about. Like, I know people like it. I don't know the concept. I know the girl's name is Bryce, and there's a boy named Hunt that I think they are love interests. Also scared because we all know Sarah J. Maas never sticks with the first love interest, so I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. And I know that this is more like of a modern setting, so that's literally all I know about Crescent City. I'm very excited for this one though. I know a lot of people really are obsessed with this book and like it the most, so I am hurrying through these Christmas books so that I can read this. I'm supposed to be doing a reading vlog of this, but I really don't think that I'm going to finish it in time for that to go up. We'll see. I'm out for Christmas break now, so I'm going to do my best to give you a reading vlog for this one as well. And hopefully this will actually be a good reading vlog. All of these other reading vlogs I've uploaded, I haven't enjoyed the book, so like haven't wanted to film, so they're not like great. So I apologize for that already. But yeah, so those are the books I know for sure I have read, and the books I want to read. But I have a couple of other suggestions. I didn't want to pull them from my shelves, but I was just going to throw them out there. If I finish this, I really want to read Crying in H Mart. I picked that up recently, and I haven't really done any memoirs, and I feel like that's a good one to start with. So I do want to read that pretty soon. And then I'm also kind of wanting to read, finally, Kingdom of the Wicked and Kingdom of the Cursed. I've had Kingdom of the Wicked on my shelves for a while, and I know a lot of people either like it or hate it, and I know Kingdom of the Cursed is supposed to be better, and since I'm getting back into fantasy after Throne of Glass, I feel like it's the perfect moment to do it before I start getting romance books and like all these books for Christmas. So I need to like get through a lot of my physical TBR before Christmas hits, and there's no room on my TBR cart for all the books I'm gonna get. So that's kind of my plan right now. Overall, I'm not really enjoying my December reads. And just like a life update, I've been going through a lot recently. So like whenever I started A Season for Second Chances and I thought I was going to do that, we had to put my dog down. So I didn't read for like multiple days because I just cried. And I've been working and doing all kinds of stuff. And I know that the next week, or I'm out for 2 weeks, but I know that like this next week is going to be super busy because I have like Christmas with my friends, Christmas with my family, all that kind of stuff. So I'm really hoping that I can stick to like my reading goal and plan for that. For a more yearly update, I am still going to be doing a best and worst video, so I'm not going to talk about those books yet because you'll see that in my best of 2021 and worst of 2021. But I will tell you a little bit about like what reading goals I set for myself and where we are now, like mid-December, on reaching those goals. So my Goodreads goal for this year, I set it to be 52 books because that's like a book a week, and I thought that would be really doable. And then I surpassed that like this summer. So then I was like, okay, we just need to make it to 100 books. And when I finished Season for Second Chances last night, that was my 100th book of the year. So I'm really happy about that. I'm just going to see how many I can knock out in December. Probably not too many, so I don't think it'll really hit anywhere like much past 100, but it is really crazy to me that I have read 100 books this year. I read maybe 2 last year. I have not read for real since high school, and so like this year has been like pretty great. You know, I started last year in November my Bookstagram. I started my book talk in February of this year, and obviously BookTube happened like I don't even remember when I uploaded my first video. So I am really happy that I've been able to get back into reading and like enjoying books and having time to do that, because college did not allow me to have time to read. And so it's really nice to get back into a hobby that I enjoy. And so I think overall, looking back on this past year, I've like really had a great time, and I love book talk and I love Bookstagram. Everyone's so positive, and I just like am so happy with where we are mid-December now. But let me know in the comments what your Christmas reads are. If you've read 12 Dates of Christmas, A Season for Second Chances, or In a Holidays, I would love to hear what you think about those books, because I've got some opinions that I would love to talk to someone about them with. But I know this was a quick video. I just wanted to give a little check-in on how reading is going and like my year so far. So that's all. I will see you again in the next one. I think my next video is 2022 anticipated releases, but I'm not sure. But upcoming videos going forward, 12 days of Bookmas, I guess I could tell you. We have 2022 anticipated releases, reading vlog of 12 Dates of Christmas, reading vlog of Crescent City. Hopefully I'll get there. Best of 2021 and worst of 2021. And I think that's it. I do plan on Christmas or the day after Christmas posting a Christmas book haul for all of you. And so that's kind of like where we are at. Thank you so much for joining me. We're about halfway through the 12 days of Bookmas. And I'm just glad to bring you all along. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.